This is Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education at Winebow Fine Wine and Spirits. Very excited to taste a little bit of a rare bottle of wine today. This is the J. Christopher Dundee Hills Cuvee 2011. It's a blend of several vineyards from Dundee Hills that all focus on jewelry soils. It is a blend of Baptista Maresh Vineyard, Abbey Ridge Vineyard, Charlie's Vineyard, Bella Vita Vineyard, and Meyer and Gertz. Those vineyards are brought into the winery, but then only some of the barrels from those vineyards made it into this cuvee. So it's a selection of a selection, shall we say. I'm very excited to experience this wine with age and sort of get a realistic impression of how well these elegant wines from Willamette age. Let's see what we have in store. First of all, the color is really holding well. It is starting to get that slightly amber tone towards the rim, but in general, it's this beautiful ruby all the way through the center. Let's see what it smells like. Cherry cordial and dried thyme and pomegranate juice. There's a little bit of a sanguine nature showing some of that bottle age where it's kind of a mix between rare meat and a little bit of iron type smell. There's a lavender floral aroma, subtle notes of the barrel signature, undertones of clove, undertones of cinnamon, this thread of vanilla extract. None of it overweighs the fruit. It's all just sort of sitting just underneath the fruit and herb. It's beautiful, actually. It smells wonderfully delicate and elegant. A little bit of distant orange peel, which is probably the clove and the fruit playing together. So balanced. It's there's so much going on but at the same time it's hard to define because it's so well meshed together. Let's taste it and see what we can find that way. So wonderfully bright. The fruit is still like biting into fresh fruit off the vine. Fresh raspberry, tart cherry. The pomegranate juice moves more to pomegranate seed on the palate. The thyme and thyme stem is there. There's this beautifully delicate but very present tannin structure, which is powdery and sort of wraps around the fruit and gives it more interest. There's a definite pop of tart raspberry that kind of lingers throughout the flavor profile, just carrying it in that beautiful tartness. And then it comes back, and this flavor in the end is that sanguine nature again. It's iron, like iron in the water at your house, and there's that beautiful lavender note is now mingling in. And the barrel signatures that I brought up at the beginning in the nose, in the first flavor, they're so subtle that it's really all about everything else. Let's see if they pop up in the second sip. Coming through in the second sip, the clove and cinnamon pop up a little bit, but the vanilla is really not there. It's really about this amalgamum of all of those flavors together. On this pass through the palate, the mushrooms coming up, that a little bit of leather, that sanguine nature is definitely there. The fruit is less obvious on the second sip, and I'm tasting more of these secondary flavors. There's a dusty farm soil sort of nuance coming through right now. In general, this wine is layered and highly complex and balanced, and above all, absolutely elegant. If elegant style Pinot Noir is your thing, this is your thing. I recommend finding any and all bottles of J. Christopher Pinot Noirs. They're delightful. This is actually still available on their website, the 2011 vintage. See if you can get a bottle.